Apple just sued OpenAI, claiming a hacked bug let a former engineer steal trade secrets, and details are wild. Apple has filed a bombshell lawsuit against OpenAI, accusing the ChatGPT maker of conspiring with former Apple employees to steal confidential trade secrets. The complaint alleges a departing engineer exploited a software bug to siphon internal documents before joining OpenAI's hardware division. Apple claims this wasn't an isolated incident, but part of a broader pattern of coordinated corporate espionage targeting its most sensitive projects. According to the filing, the exploited bug gave the ex-engineer access to systems well beyond his authorized clearance level, letting him download proprietary schematics and internal communications. Apple's lawyers argue OpenAI knew about the origins of this data and used it anyway to accelerate its own hardware ambitions. This lawsuit could set a major precedent for how tech giants protect trade secrets from AI competitors. The stakes here are enormous. Apple is essentially accusing one of the world's most valuable AI companies of building products on stolen foundations. If proven, OpenAI could face massive damages and reputational fallout right as it pushes deeper into consumer hardware. Legal experts say this case may reshape how Silicon Valley companies vet new hires coming from rival firms. Now let's get into the wildest allegations, because this complaint reads like a spy thriller. TechCrunch reports that Apple employees allegedly joked openly about unauthorized access to internal systems, treating serious security breaches like an inside joke. That casual attitude, Apple argues, shows a corporate culture at OpenAI that normalized crossing ethical and legal lines to gain competitive advantage. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping claim is that OpenAI allegedly asked job candidates from Apple to bring physical hardware to their interviews. That means actual Apple prototypes and components reportedly showed up in OpenAI's offices, handed over by employees during recruitment. If true, this suggests a deliberate recruiting strategy designed specifically to extract confidential product information under the guise of hiring. This isn't just about job interviews gone wrong. It paints a picture of systemic behavior that Apple says crossed from competitive hiring into outright industrial espionage. The lawsuit suggests OpenAI's hunger to compete in hardware may have pushed some employees toward ethically questionable tactics. It raises serious questions about how far AI companies will go to catch up in the hardware race. The Verge dug even deeper, reporting that OpenAI's hardware chief personally asked interviewees to bring unreleased product samples and internal components they were actively working on at Apple. That's an extraordinary request, essentially asking candidates to smuggle out confidential hardware before they'd even accepted a job offer. Apple claims this reveals a deliberate strategy, not a few rogue individuals acting alone. One particularly wild claim involves an employee allegedly tricked into handing over confidential documents under false pretenses, believing the request was legitimate internal business. Apple says this shows calculated manipulation rather than simple opportunism from a few bad actors. These specific, detailed allegations are what make this lawsuit so much more serious than typical corporate poaching disputes. For OpenAI, this lawsuit couldn't come at a worse time as it races to launch its own hardware products and compete directly with Apple's ecosystem. A guilty verdict could delay product launches, trigger massive fines, and damage trust with future partners and investors. Expect this legal battle to drag on for months, with more shocking details likely to surface during discovery. Switching gears now to some genuinely exciting news. Reflection AI just signed a massive $1 billion compute deal with Nebius. Founded back in 2024, Reflection is building open-source AI technology and needed serious computing horsepower to compete with closed proprietary giants like OpenAI and Google. This deal gives them the infrastructure to train frontier-level models without needing to build their own data centers. Nebius has quickly become a serious alternative to NVIDIA and traditional cloud giants, offering specialized GPU infrastructure specifically built for AI training workloads. This partnership signals growing confidence that open-source AI can genuinely compete with closed models, given enough compute power behind it. For smaller AI labs, deals like this show there's a viable path to scale without billions in venture funding. This deal matters because it strengthens the broader open-source AI movement at a moment when proprietary models dominate headlines and market share. Reflection now has the computing muscle to train models that could rival GPT-level systems while keeping the technology openly accessible to developers. Watch this space. Cheaper, more flexible compute deals like this could reshape who actually wins the AI race long-term. Next up, Uber's Chief Product Officer Satya Nadella sat down with TechCrunch to reveal the company's ambitions well beyond just rides. Uber is quietly expanding into hotels and financial services, testing whether users want one super app handling travel, payments, and transportation all in one place. Nadella was clear though, Uber doesn't want to be everything for everyone, just deeply useful in a few key areas. The interview also covered Uber's increasingly complicated relationship with Waymo, its robotaxi rival turned occasional partner. Uber recently launched AV Labs, a new data operation designed to support autonomous vehicle development across multiple partners rather than building its own self-driving cars. This positions Uber as critical infrastructure for the robotaxi era, regardless of which autonomous technology eventually wins. Perhaps most interesting is how AI is starting to show up in ways riders and drivers will actually notice. Not just back-end optimization. Think smarter route predictions, dynamic pricing that feels fairer, and driver support tools powered by real-time AI assistants. Uber's betting that practical, visible AI improvements will matter more to everyday users than flashy robotaxi headlines. Meanwhile, Spotify just expanded its AI push with a new ChatGPT-like conversational assistant for premium subscribers. Instead of just searching or browsing, users can now literally chat with the app to discover new music, podcasts, and audiobooks based on mood, activity, or vague descriptions. This puts Spotify directly in competition with AI chatbots for how people find and interact with entertainment content. The feature works conversationally, letting you ask things like finding upbeat songs for a workout or podcasts about a specific niche topic without precise keywords. This is a significant bet that natural language discovery will outperform traditional playlists and algorithmic recommendations. It also signals Spotify's broader strategy to keep users engaged directly within its app, rather than turning to external AI tools. For Spotify, this move is about staying ahead of AI-driven competitors that could eventually build their own entertainment discovery tools. By embedding conversational AI directly into the listening experience, Spotify hopes to deepen subscriber loyalty and justify premium pricing. It's a smart defensive play in an industry where AI assistants are increasingly becoming the primary way people find content. Finally, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has issued a genuinely shocking warning to companies relying heavily on proprietary AI models. He's raised concerns that giant AI labs selling closed proprietary systems could act like Trojan horses, locking companies into dependency while quietly controlling critical business infrastructure. This warning is causing real hand-wringing among Silicon Valley enthusiasts who've built entire strategies around these powerful models. Nadella's concern centers on companies becoming so reliant on one AI provider that switching becomes practically impossible, giving that provider enormous leverage over pricing and access. This mirrors historical concerns about vendor lock-in, but at a much larger scale, given how central AI is becoming to business operations. His warning suggests businesses should diversify their AI infrastructure now before dependency becomes irreversible. Coming from someone who runs one of the largest AI infrastructure companies in the world, this warning carries serious weight and credibility. It suggests even industry insiders are worried about concentration of power among a handful of AI labs controlling the technology everyone else depends on. Expect this debate around AI dependency and diversification to intensify significantly over the coming months. So here's the big question. Do you think Apple's lawsuit against OpenAI will actually hold up in court? Or is this just corporate posturing? Drop your prediction in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear your take. And if you want twice-weekly deep dives into the biggest AI and tech stories, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update.